A very warm welcome to everyone. We all are waiting for the schools to reopen after COVID-19, and schools too are gearing up for their so-called relaunch. In this, new schools are also joining the education ecosystem in Coimbatore. The latest one is Samashti International School from Hyderabad plans to open their second campus in Coimbatore. Samashti International School is a brand established by the promoters of construction giant and public listed company NCC Limited, which was earlier also known as Nagarjuna Construction Company. And today we are in conversation with Samashti's Managing Director Ms Shweta, Directors Mr Naveen and Ms Meera, and Principal of Coimbatore Campus Ms Anita. I welcome you all for this interaction. So we have Shweta with us, Managing Director of Samashti International School. So Shweta, why and how Samashti?
Well, when I was having a conversation with my grandfather, Padma Shri A.V.S. Rajagaru, who is also the founder chairman of NCC Limited, he firmly believes that education is the backbone of our nation. And while having this conversation, he simply mentioned, how would it be if we start a school? And I really wanted to fulfill his dream. So that is one of the major reasons why I have started Samashti. And I'm happy and proud to say that I fulfilled his dream. And one of the other reasons is sports played a major role in my life. And I wanted to give that facilities and amenities to the kids. And when you see our school, you see all the world-class amenities that are available for the kids. And it's a good balance and blend between sports and academics. So that is one of the other major reasons for me to start a school.
So in this 10 years, we can see a lot of international schools coming up, and everybody is actually trying to give the best education and bring the best out of students. So how does Samashti stands differ from them?
We do have all the world-class amenities that is provided for the kid. Along with that, we make sure that our Indian value system is not put aside. So that is what we prefer. We give the blend of both Indian and Western amenities together. So that is what we feel we are different from others.
So now we have Mr. Naveen, Director of Samashti International School. So Naveen, why Coimbatore and why during this pandemic?
Well, there's a sizable population which is residing in Tier 1 and Tier 2 cities. And if you're looking at making a great nation, we believe that these students over there should be empowered with the best of the educational practices and pedagogy. We had to start a journey from somewhere, and to make them part of India's growth engine, we thought we should start with Coimbatore first. The pandemic has drastically shifted the way the schools operate, and while we've seen a lot of consolidation in the education sector, we've seen the growth laterally as well. And but unfortunately, we have had loss of life as well, and that is the reason at Samashti we decided to start with a scholarship, which is Dr. A.V.S. Raju Scholarship Scheme, which is primarily to support students who have lost their parents to COVID due to the pandemic. And while we started this thing for Hyderabad, we are extending the scheme to Coimbatore, and not just for pandemic, this will be going on for other this thing as well.
And it's not really easy, to start a school and during this pandemic, and it is a very big thing that you're coming up with a scholarship program also. And again, when we look at the brochure, we could see there is an international training for this golf game also, but yes, it's there in all the schools now. Then how does it differ here?
See, mostly when the schools are launched, they talk about their sports infrastructure, each of them talking about how big the auditorium is, how big the playgrounds are. But even one needs to understand that the essence lies in not the number of games that you give in. The essence is when the kids actually learn to play the game. For instance, you don't need a tennis court to learn a game. You need a tennis wall to learn the game. In a similar manner, we don't have a golf course, but we have a golf training range. All you need is a driving range, a putting zone, bunker. So we have all these facilities, and once the kids they learn the game, they can transition onto the course. And that is the change that we want to bring into the system over here. Learn the game and then move on. Thereby, our focus is totally on the sports infrastructure.
We have Ms Meera with us, Director Academics and Training, Samashti International School, Hyderabad. So,
Vanakkam.
Vanakkam, Meera. So, Meera, when we went through the brochure, so I got something to see that you have a reapproached concept of flipped class. So, in a different manner. So, how do you think flipped class will be a game changer now?
Flipped classroom is a concept that was introduced in 1993 and it has been there since then. But now with the technology, the teachers and students, they can connect well with the videos. That's a very flexible approach to reach the students. The teachers, they make the content, right, and then they upload for the students. Students, they watch the videos n number of times till the concept is clear to them. So that's how, like, I can say that flipped classrooms, they are like really, it will bring a change.
All right, so let's really hope this pandemic enters to the endemic as WHO mentioned. But when you said it will bring a change. So what kind of change you foresee?
Yes, of course. The change in the mindset, the change in the thought process of the kids. And we have already seen this change, and we are seeing this change in Hyderabad campus. Two of our students, they have written a beautiful piece, The Change. I would suggest watching that video because we have converted that into a short movie. So let's watch this, and I'm sure that we will be bringing that change in Coimbatore as well.
All right, then let's watch the video.
Yeah, sure.
Change, it starts with you. Change is a journey of twists, where every twist is unseen. To face it, we work together to achieve a common dream. We blindly trusted our elders to put us on the right path. They turned their backs on us. This time won't be the last. They promised to be there for us, but they just didn't care and broke the trust in our hearts, abandoning us in a nightmare. We are running out of time. We don't have seconds to spare. There is no time for leisure as the world is in despair. There is no time to worry about caste, religion, or creed. It's time to act as one, forgetting all our greed. We are the world's future, and it's up to us to see that the earth becomes a joyful place and not a sphere of insanity. Change is a journey of twists, where every twist is unseen. To face it, we work together to achieve this common dream. We dream of a place beautiful and sweet. We dream of a place full of lush green trees. We dream of a place with love and harmony. We dream of a place where the world isn't focused on money. We dream of a place where all children are safe. We dream of a place where every girl and boy have faith. We want this world to be pure, not filled with lust, greed, or hate. We want our world to find a cure, so we wouldn't have to dream of a place.
And the poem was really sweet. And
Thank you.
We do really need now for the nation. Those lines are so good.
Of course.
And I
yes.
also believe that we have some recorded messages from your ex-students, right?
They are my darlings. I really feel proud to see them, that they have transformed into such fine human beings. Sure, let's watch.
Samashti has taught me many things in life. Of them, I think the greatest one is the value of empathy and to respect your elders. I would very much like to relive my moments here at Samashti because nothing can parallel this moment.
We have Anita with us, Principal of Samashti International School, Coimbatore. So, Anita, when do you think schools are going to open in Coimbatore, and to start with, which grade we are planning to start?
I think we are at the last leg of the pandemic, and hopefully we would be opening offline in the upcoming session. But yes, if it would not be turning up in this way, then the school is ready on both ways, whether it is offline as well as online. Online, we have a digital library which is having more than 700 plus videos, and our flipped classroom was really appreciated by the parents, and we are so hopeful that here in Coimbatore also the people and the parents and the students, they would be liking our concept.
That's all we have time for now. If you wish to know more about Samashti, you may log into their website also. So thank you all for your time. We all wish you for the wonderful operations and launch. Thank you.
செய்திகளை உடனுக்குடன் தெரிந்து கொள்ள News7 Tamil PRIME YouTube சப்ஸ்கிரைப் செய்யுங்க. மறக்காம கீழ இருக்க பெல் பட்டனை கிளிக் பண்ணுங்க.